stream, grab a blanket, and just hang out. Um, I'm just here at home. Went to work today. Had an awesome weekend. Um, Hung out with my nieces. Hadn't seen them in a long time, which is rare because I see them. Usually, I see them a lot. I hope to see them more now that they're on break from school. And then Adam got sick. He woke up with a sore throat and he had a fever of 99. And then when I saw, like, I gave him some medicine and I fed him. And then I fed him some more. And then at night, he said he was cold and burning up again. So I took his temperature and he was 100. So I was like, okay, well, here's some more medicine. Let's see how you wake up tomorrow morning. And this morning, excuse me, my rubber band broke. I have a rubber band in here that attaches to my Invisalign and it just broke. Good thing it didn't snap. That would have hurted. That would have hurt. But yeah, so he took his temperature in the morning and his fever is gone. He's 98.6, so he's feeling better. He got a little bit of a cold, like a cough, and he went to go get more medicine. But I think he's on the mend, so I think he'll be okay. I told him to just lay low yesterday, even if he felt unproductive, like whatever was wanting to develop probably would have developed if he would have like overexerted himself, you know what I mean? So I told him it was probably wise just to stay in bed no matter how much he hates doing that. But I just wanted to show you something really cute. That's our little girl. Pocho. Hey, Pocho. Hello. Hey, mommy. You see how our ears move? Like they're little satellites. Oh. She's laying on top of Adam's shorts. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, I can't zoom in. But yeah, usually when we get home, that's where she is. And when we wake up in the morning, that's where she is. So yeah. Premium cat content for you guys. So yeah, that's what happened this weekend. Winter Wonderland is that a tortilla yeah, it is. I have two of them. I just really like blankets. I two of them. I bought one for Adam too. So I don't remember where I bought my first one. And Adam liked it so much, and I was like, well, you keep taking my blankets, so I'll just order another one. And it turns out the second one that I bought, I thought was the same size, and it ended up being smaller. So now he's taken the other one because this one just won't go all the way to his feet. So now I have the newer one. And we know which one is which because this one's a little lighter. And then Adam's is a little darker. It's a little more toasted. You see the difference? But yeah. It's the best blanket. I'm not even joking. It's the best one because, like, if I'm cold, I'll just wear sweats. And it's the perfect amount of warmth. And if I'm hot, like, when I go to sleep, I have to have something over me. it's not too hot. I can't sleep in the duvet 8 months out of the year because it's so hot in Texas, specifically Houston. Speaking of which, I just saw a video, and you know, I knew it wasn't just me. I was watching a video on YouTube, and it was this person who travels a lot. And I didn't see the whole video. I kind of just skipped through it because the beginning of the video was just like explaining about the city planning for like the Netherlands or something like that. And the reason why I clicked on it was why I hate Houston. I was like, oh, this should be interesting. But it was like city planning is important and why I hate Houston, which is like seems like two random left field topics just bunched together, but it's exactly what I thought they were going to touch on. And this person walked down this busy road, and it wasn't the freeway, okay? It was Interstate 249. No, 1960. FM 1960 they were walking down. And I recognized where they were walking exactly, like exactly where this person was walking. And they were saying how it's just not pedestrian friendly. And they're absolutely fucking right. And that's one of the reasons why I don't like it here. Because it's almost impossible for people to walk around safely. There's hardly any sidewalks here. It's very, you either own a car or you run the risk of getting run over. And forget about biking because, you know, you might as well say goodbye to your muscle mass because you're not going to be riding bikes anywhere in Houston unless you mount your bike to a car and take it to a park. So that's another reason why, I don't know, like it's like Houston is designed for you to lose muscle mass and gain weight. It's so bizarre. Oh, and use oil because that's what non-electric cars need is petroleum. So yeah. Yeah, just definitely ready for something new. I think in the podcast Adam asked what are some good areas to live in. I don't think it's such a huge, I mean, it's a huge change, but it's not like too crazy to just move to a different state, but there's a few things I have to do before we can make that happen, and money we have to save for sure. We're getting there. So that's good news. So Adam bought some medicine today, and I'm planning on cooking up or having a meal ready for him by the time he gets home. Because when he gets home, sometimes he's like, I'm not hungry. And he only says it because he doesn't want me to fuss over him, which is exactly what happened yesterday. Like he didn't want to get out of bed, but I knew he needed water. I knew he wanted tea. I knew he wanted food, but wasn't exactly feeling hungry. So I just made him stay in bed and I brought him everything. And he doesn't like it when I do that. Yeah, I could do that. But he just doesn't like that. So I just don't tell him what I'm doing. And it works out because it's already in his face. What's he gonna do? Go like this? Like he's gonna get the plate and go like this? He's not gonna do that. He's not an asshole. Anyways. Oh, so saw my therapist yesterday on the phone because we do video chat sessions. And she made me come to the realization a revelation as to why the depression hit me so hard that day. And it is one of the things that I just was not expecting. And I'm glad that I found this out because it lines up with the plans that we have going for ourselves and like the moving thing, because that will remedy a lot of the issues. She was like, your body is asking for something, and that's why you're feeling this way. And I didn't know that would be possible, because it stands to reason, right, that you should have some sort of inkling as to why you're feeling the way you're feeling, you know, like whether it's just identifying that you're just going through an episode, you know. But I guess the reason why is also very important. And I was telling her how confused I felt, because I know what my tools are whenever I feel that way, and they just weren't working. So that's why it scared me a little, you know, like it took me aback, and it left me very confused and very like worried about the next time it would hit me. Is this a thing that I'm gonna have to go through more often? You know, is this gonna come around in like the worst ways, you know, like the most inconvenience like times, you know, like in the middle of the day, in the middle of a meeting kind of thing, you know. But she said the reason why, she's like, it's not like that, it won't be like that, because she was like, you know, we talked through it, and she said the reason why my tools weren't working anymore is because those kinds of things don't serve me anymore. I'm gonna have to come up with new tools, basically. And it made a lot of sense, because about a few years ago I made a change, a huge change in the way that I lived my life. And I literally changed into a different person. I think I talked about it on my channel. And I made these changes, and I made these changes to my lifestyle because my old lifestyle was not working for me anymore. You know, I felt inside that I needed, because I was basically ruining my life. So I had to change and learn coping mechanisms that would keep me on track to become a more responsible person. And they worked, they served me for the time being, but now something in me is telling me I need change. And that's why I'm feeling this way, because I'm not letting the change happen. I'm not seeking the change. So we got down to it. You know, I told her what I didn't like about myself, you know, and what I feel like, the type of person that I feel like I turned into. And she asked me, and it's one of the things that I think about sometimes, but I don't know why. But she was like, well, do you remember the last time you felt like you were the person that you wanted to be? And I did. And then she asked me, well, how did your life look like in that moment? And then that's when it all clicked for us. And that's how we identified what it was that I needed. I needed change. I needed a change that would enable me to feel free, to be creative, to elicit ideas and become imaginative again, because I feel like I lost that. So yeah, really cool stuff. And I think it's interesting that it's your body that tells you that you need these things, you know? It's so crazy. But anyways, so hope you guys enjoyed this installment of Vlogmas. It was nice hanging out in bed with y'all. And just chit chatting. So I hope you guys have a good, what's today, Monday? I hope you guys have a good rest of your Monday. And take care of yourself. And take care of each other. We'll see you on the next one. Okay? Bye.